you
So
want to
after the
apply.
high school, you have a very, very short period to decide that, for example, which field you want to go.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
this you think the time period is very short.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you are suggesting that in that time should be there should be more time to think about because
Yeah,
it's a
I think,
decision.
yeah, yeah,
So so I think we found one problem here.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I
Okay.
think that you need all. What does it? Probably it was my fault because I should have, I should have thought about it, when I was, in my high school. But when you are young, do not really care about the future because you think like, okay, my life is gonna be, the same for the
but
rest
but
of
but but
for forever.
but you're not alone. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think so. Many of these people, many of the students, I think so. I would definitely many would agree with me or with us. For example, when you're into your 11th or 12th or high school years, for example, you are walking or walking in the direction where many people are or many students are walking.
Yeah.
Like when I was growing up, there will be two different fields that you want to become a medical doctor
Exactly.
or you want to become an engineer. Okay, within the engineering field as well, there was a few fields that you have to be there, which were like top. And then, of course, medical field has been always on the top. And eventually, when you are not among those,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you are
yeah.
not the privileged one, and then
Yeah,
you are dropping by
yeah,
to
yeah,
some fields. Um, so this is kind of a movement is created, and you're just trying to follow the movement. So there is no way out to think out of box.
yeah, yeah.
Like how about being an artist? How about being an art, for example? How about thinking about a field which is inspiring you to pursue your career? So I kind of understand it, and I think this is not the only issue. It has been coming since many ages, and I think this
Yeah,
is a very important point that we are discussing now. That
yeah,
why it is important for students to really understand that you should pursue what excites you. What excites you, but of course there is peer pressure, there is parental pressures coming up. So let's go back and start again from the very beginning. So there's a very less time in deciding what to do, and even you decide,
yeah,
there is many voices
yeah,
around. Okay,
exactly.
yeah.
And so you have like few months, like 1 or 2 months, and then it was as you said because my sister is a doctor.
Okay.
So my parents already had some kind of expectation about me. You know
So
what I mean?
in your family there is one
Yeah,
example.
yes,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah, and
All right.
they were very proud about her and all of that stuff. So I had, like very few decisions. It is like about being, like a chartered accountant in being an engineer or being a medical, but just pick up something that is safe and that after those 3 to 5 years of university, for sure you're gonna get a job. It is not the same when you decide to pursue a different career in acting, in directing, in an artistic field, in many fields actually, even in literature.
Yeah.
How much it is difficult to find a work in that kind of field, to be a journalist or thing like that. But so you're just scared, but at the same time, I I was also I didn't know actually, to be honest, what was my passion, because it is kind of difficult to know what you like if you don't try something. I don't know how it is to be like I don't know, an astronaut. Maybe I can learn everything about the how it is called,
Gravity and
the
physics.
gravity and the physics, and I can be also the best pilot on Earth, but probably when I'm on the moon or when I'm outside and in the space, I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
rather would be behind a kitchen or a desk
Yeah, I
or
think.
wherever.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is one of the and I think that this is important because you may find your passion late
Mm.
in life.